Well, let's do this thing. How about I turn my mic on? Let's do this thing. It is time once again for our Iowa-Tennessee connection. Our buddy Joe Denim. We're at 26 minutes before the top of the hour. Let's bring him in on this St. Patrick's Day. Look at you, man. Look at you. How you doing, my brother? There it is. There it is. There it goes by. There it just went by. Morning, my man.
How's it going?
Happy St. Patrick's Day to you, my brother.
St. Patrick's Day to you from one Irish fella to another, apparently.
Absolutely. That's what I've been saying all morning. You know, you and I derail this morning train every week, but you put us two Irishmen together on St. Patrick's Day, and it's going to go off even further and even further down in the canyon. So let's make this thing. I love
everybody. What?
Go ahead. Everybody what?
This is the day that everybody's Irish. I'm actually, according to Ancestry.com, Irish and German. So go figure.
Wow, what a combination that is. My goodness.
Yeah. I got the best of all worlds.
I have done like three of those. I've done Ancestry. I've done the, 23andMe. And and every one of them comes back for me with 80. I think the lowest one I got was 86% Irish. But then they throw in like some Scottish. Mm-hmm. And then they throw in, I don't know, Taiwanese or something like that. And it's like, really? No offense, but do I look Taiwanese? And I think they do this because that's how they make their money. That's how it works.
Well, it keeps you looking. You're like, wait a second. What about Darren Wang? I can see that maybe, and then you go back and you research a little more. You just keep researching.
Right. Yeah, I saw Darren Wang too back when I was in college. That kind of a.
I think that was Darren's Wang.
Right. That's what it was, man. It was.
It sounds like an Irish band, Darren's Wang.
Yeah. And I can promise you, I was not starring in that. I couldn't have qualified. Anyway.
Yeah. What's wrong? What's going on with my glasses?
I love your glasses. That's what I was going to say when you started talking about the ancestry thing. I'm loving the shades today, man.
It's pretty good, right? It's a new look I'm going for.
I like it. It's got kind of a Plastic Man look to it. You remember Plastic Man?
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. I got my green on,
You look great, man. I got green all over, obviously.
I got some. Well, I'll show you later. Anyway, how's it going?
Don't send me any pics of that, man. In case people don't know, when JD, when my phone goes off and I see it's from JD, if it's just a standard text, no problem. If I read attachment, I open with caution every single time.
You got to put these kind of glasses on because these are attachment glasses.
You need to put on glasses that don't allow you to see anything because you sent me some attachments that should not be legal.
I know, but they are legal. They are legal in Guapistan or something. How's it going? What's going on?
It's going great, man. It is going great. We've had some good weather up here finally. We're only going to be 51 degrees for our St. Patrick's Day, cloudy today, but man, we were at 70. I think 71 was our high yesterday. Just super.
Are you going out to an Irish bar or something today? How are you going to celebrate St. Patty's Day?
I'm going to celebrate St. Patty's Day by watching Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman in their movie that they made in Ireland, and I don't remember the title of it because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to watch that.
What was that one they were in? Eyes Wide Shut. Did you see that one?
I did. That's a Joe Denim directed movie. Is what that was.
The Password.
That was a weird movie.
Oh, that was so strange.
That was strange. Now, for anybody who has not seen the movie Eyes Wide Shut, it was directed by Stanley Kubrick, who was known to be pretty off the wall and odd anyway. But you probably know, being country fans, that Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise divorced many years ago, and she's been married to Keith Urban for many years. But if you want to see Mrs. Keith Urban, all of her, Eyes Wide Shut, you'll see all of her.
Yeah, it's all right there for you. It's a strange movie. The Password. The Password.
Yeah, the guy that said that, the guy that was sitting in the chair in that, with that mask on and everything, he had a good voice. He had a really good voice.
He got angry. He was an angry guy.
Yeah, he was.
You don't want to show up there and not know the password.
The password was what was the first password? It was Fidelio. That's what it was.
Constantinople or so, it was something.
it was Vidalia, sort of, or Vidalia or something like that. But then when he asked him, what is the other password? And there was no password. It's like, okay.
That's the voice I hear every time I try to log into my stuff online and I can't remember my password. Like, the password. I'm like,
You want to put that on your computer. What's the password?
Password is. Anyway, I went to see Mike Campbell from Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers the other night.
Did you? How was that?
It was amazing. If it's crisscrossing the country, go see Mike Campbell and the Dirty Knobs is the name of the band. And nice. Holy crap, it was. I saw him in a bowling alley here in Nashville.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
it must have been an awful big bowling alley.
Oh, it's huge. It's called the Brooklyn Bowl. It's brand new, and they put this beautiful venue in it. Reminds you of the what's that one out in San Diego? Very famous one. So famous I can't remember. I'm spacing on it right now. The Fillmore. Reminds you of the Fillmore. And then off to the side, because it's Nashville, they went, this is beautiful. It's perfect. What we need is a bowling alley. So you had people bowling strikes while he's playing his set. He kept talking about it. It was hilarious. But it was a great show. And, yeah, Tom Petty is alive and well with the Mike Campbell and the Dirty Knobs.
Did they do some Tom Petty tunes?
Well, Mike Campbell wrote a lot of those Petty songs.
Mm-hmm.
So Running Down a Dream and Southern Accents and, you know, he wrote Boys of Summer for Don Henley, just hundreds of huge hits.
Wow, I didn't realize that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and just came out and played guitar. He was all pent up, you know. He was supposed to play it 2 years ago, but didn't because of the pandemic. So they came out. That band was on fire, and holy crap, was Mike Campbell and the Dirty Knobs amazing.
Fantastic, man. Well, good stuff. I'm glad you got to enjoy an experience. Now, when are you getting together with Uncle Matthew? Uncle Craig,
oh, boy.
In case people don't know.
I'm headed south in the morning to Texas. And he comes crashing in, I think, late tomorrow night. There's some Iowa people down in Texas, by the way.
Well, there's a lot of Iowa people down there.
They're coming to the show. They're coming to see me and Uncle Cracker.
Awesome, man, fantastic.
So it's like that's a long way to drive. You know, I think they left last year. How far is Iowa from Texas?
Oh man, it's got to be 17, 18 hours, somewhere in that range.
Yeah, we're going to be down in the Warrington Round Top area, halfway between San Antonio and Austin. And we're going to probably need bail money. So keep your phones on.
I was going to say, my phone's going to be off all weekend long. Y'all are on your own.
I know Darren will answer. Just keep calling. I need one more.
Here, let's send him another pick. He'll like that. Then he'll really open his phone.
Yeah, he loves that. No, so we're going to be down there tearing up Friday and Saturday, and it's going to be a great time. Awesome. Zap Hall is a cool venue, and it's in a town of about, I want to say 400 people.
No kidding.
And it's the kickoff to that 500,000 people converge on this area over the next week and a half. And it's for that, it's like that big antique show you see on TV, right?
I'll be doggone.
So you got like a state route that runs through this town of literally 400 people, which is called Warrington, Texas. And there will be 500,000 people down there. It's right down the street. Miranda Lambert has a shop there called the Pink Pistol. And she sells all kinds of cool clothes and boots and stuff there. And it'll be a huge event. So I'm sure Cracker and I will remember most of it.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah. So yeah, if you're in Texas, get down there to Warrington. We're going to raise some holy Texas hell this weekend.
You make sure you get that videoed, because you are not even going to come close to remembering anything about that. You're going to need to have proof that you actually did what you did. You're going to, oh no, I didn't do that. Well,
yeah. The proof is we get a check and we'll be like, what is? Oh yeah, we played Texas.
So is that a 2-day gig you guys are doing, or are you just doing a Saturday night?
We're doing Saturday night, big show Saturday night, but we're also doing some smaller shows on Friday as well. So they have like a Friday thing. It's like a big kickoff to this huge thing. I'll send you a link to it. I was amazed. I mean, it was like, I've never seen this many people in a small town in my life. There's literally 500,000 people come through there.
I got to be honest, dude. I've never even heard of it. And
yeah, there's TV shows. Yeah, there's TV shows and stuff about it. I'll get the link to it, because you'll be like, oh yeah, that HGTV's down there. They film the whole thing, and it's. I'm telling you, you can buy anything from a dog to a dog house built by some Amish fella. You know, it's like they sell everything down there. Donkeys, I saw donkeys for sale. There was goats, had fainting goats, some tin roofing, you know, all stuff you really can't fly with. So.
I was going to say, you stay away from a donkey and a goat purchase. That's the last thing you need. I've actually been with you when you've been around donkeys and goats. You stay away from that.
Yeah, it's hard to ride two horses with one ass, you know, if you want to talk about burros and stuff.
Yeah, you tried.
I tried. I failed miserably, but I tried, by golly. You know, Texas, here we come. Get ready.
Wow, man, that's a lot of real estate to cover as well. If you guys are going down by Austin and San Antonio, isn't that like further south into Texas?
Yeah, it's you go to Mexico and do a U-turn. It's the first legal U-turn.
Wow.
And you head up a little bit, but no, it's awesome. And the other thing that's going on down there this weekend is South by Southwest in Austin. So there'll be 1 million people in Austin this weekend for that big music fest. And Willie has his all the concerts down there. I mean, pretty much Texas is happening this weekend. So
well, good. I'm glad they are, man. Getting out and about, doing some stuff.
Yeah, and that was one of the coolest things. Funny you say that. I was hanging out with some of the Petty camp that was in Nashville, which I can make this announcement because they announced it. The front house engineer, if you've ever seen Tom Petty live, it is the absolute best sounding show on the planet. And it's because of a guy named Robert Scoville. And he just called me and said, "Hey, guess what I'm doing this year?" I'm like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Well, I'm running front house for a stadium show." I'm like, "Okay, Chesney?" He goes, "Yeah." So he's going to be out doing the Kenny Chesney shows all summer.
Wow.
So they were in town. There's a whole bunch of Petty guys in town, so we all went down. But that's the first thing he said. He's like, "Man, it feels good to just be out without masks on and be around people and hear loud live music." So we're celebrating that this weekend.
Good stuff, man. You know, obviously in the last year, people started to get out a little more. Last summer, events started happening again. Things started opening up. But this year, it's going to be even more so because there were still some things that were not opening up, not happening last year, a little more restricted, that kind of thing. But this year, man, it's maybe a sense of normalcy again.
Well, that and people are bouncing off the walls. I mean, people are just ready. So by people, I mean me. So, you know, everybody's just raring to go. So this will be a great year, and next year is going to be even better. And in spite of all the goofiness going on, we're going to rock and roll all the way.
Absolutely. Well, since we're talking about that, let's talk about what's coming up August the 27th, because I was going to talk about this at the end of our conversation, but we're talking about events right now and outdoor shows and the whole works. So August 27th, Denim Fest right here in Fort Dodge. It's going to be fantastic. Still, I want to hear from people. You want to hear from people who they'd like to see at Denim Fest with you. You know, you and I mentioned last week bringing Uncle Cracker up for Denim Fest.
Yeah.
You know, but who do people want to see? Go ahead and drop us an email. Either go to Joe's Facebook page, which is Denim Joe on Facebook, or you can go to my K97 Facebook page, drop me an inbox message. That's it, my man. And you can let us know who you'd like to see. It doesn't mean we're going to be able to get them. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. But hey, we want some suggestions.
Let's hear a wish list. Let's hear a wish list of who do you want to see with me in Fort Dodge in the pool. You know, because the pool will be open this time, right?
Well, if we're going who I want to see in the pool with you, well, let's see. Halle Berry, let's start with that one.
If she can't sing, perfect. Send her.
Absolutely. I wouldn't care if she could sing or not, man.
She's like, what's the name of the event? It's called Pool Scene.
It's called Denim Pool. That's what it is.
Denim Pool, yes. Pools of denim. Puddles of denim.
So if that's what you're looking for, somebody in the pool with you, that's the start of my wish list right there. Mariska Hargitay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, POD, puddles of denim, you know, or puddle of mud. Anyway.
That sounds like a hard rock band, man, right there.
Yeah. See? What's that? Yeah, it's that 5-knuckle shocker punch. What's the name of that one?
Yeah.
11 punch band.
It's that one. It's 5 and 2 extra fingers. That's what it is.
I know that I went to see one of those bands and they didn't play any Ronnie Millsap, so I left.
You're kidding me.
No.
I was going to go see them, hoping they'd play some Ronnie and play some Charlie Pride or something, but they're not, huh?
I did see Nickelback do Tequila Makes Your Clothes Fall Off one time. That was their closing. I'm not even kidding. Nickelback played. Yeah, they're the biggest fan of that song. I watched them play. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. The last song of the night, Nickelback played Tequila Makes Your Clothes Fall Off. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. It was hilarious.
Okay.
True story.
Okay. Stop everything right now because Chad Kroeger from Nickelback, I think, has one of the best rock voices out there. It's deep, it's gritty, it's got a big grind to it. I cannot imagine that voice with Tequila Makes Your Clothes Fall Off.
No one could. Everybody was like, wait, what? I mean, you can't see because I have these special glasses, but everyone was doing, and they killed it, and everyone sang along.
I got to find a recording of that somewhere. There's no way.
If I find a link to it or something, it'll blow your mind. We were all just like, I guess, okay, they're singing Tequila Makes Your Clothes Fall Off. All right, here we go.
See, speaking of Nickelback, I've never understood why they get the bad rap they do. You know, people make fun of Nickelback like they're some joke band or something. I think they're a great band.
But just the marketing, it's like Florida Georgia Line. Everybody hates on Florida Georgia Line, and it's not my type of music. You know, I know it's all contrived, but my golly, they had some of the best touring numbers on the planet. You know,
right. And then when they got thrown together with Daughtry, that sent it over the top because I love Daughtry too, but. Now that I know they sing Joe Nichols, holy smoke, I like Nickelback even more.
Yeah. Here's your Nickelback. That's how their deal is. That's how they got their name. They were working at like the Buckle or something, and they would always be like, "Here's your quarterback," and here's your Nickelback, and they're making change or something. True story.
I'll be doggone. They're a great band. I think they're fantastic. Speaking of Joe Nichols, you may not know about this. We have an organization. Actually, it's nationwide, but up here in Iowa as well. Very strong here in Iowa. It's an organization for motorcycles and riders and things like that. It's called Abate.
Oh, I know about Abate.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we've got our Abate Freedom Rally. I'm a member of that. We've got our Abate Freedom Rally going on. Well, it's going to start June the 29th, I believe, and run through July the 2nd. Because it's always up to the 4th of July time or over the 4th of July weekend. Well, anyway, they have a country night. They have a rock night and a country night. This year, they're throwing in a hairband night. They've got Warrant, Winger, and Great White that are going to perform together, which is just incredibly awesome. Man.
Wow! Yes,
absolutely. But the night before, which is country night, they've got Chris Kegel opening for Joe Nichols.
Good.
Yeah, it's going to be a good show.
What was that Chris Kegel song?
Kiss Me, Baby.
No, it was another one. Something about a car.
Oh, Tequila Makes Your Clothes Fall Off.
Yeah, that's it.
Something about a car.
Some kind of a truck. But he's thinking about a girl that had a truck or some little red. I don't know.
Corvette. Is that it?
No. That was Scorpions. A little red Corvette. Everybody.
That's right. That's right.
It was Scorpion.
That's right. That's right. And then Purple Rain. That was Tom Jones.
That was Tom Jones. Yeah, I loved his version.
Tom Jones did Purple Rain.
And then that'll be a great show. Joe Nichols. We've done a lot of shows with Joe. Joe's been a friend forever. Actually, throwing it all in a big circle, when I went out and did some shows on the Chesney tour with Cracker, he needed a guitar player a few nights, and I took Joe Nichols' guitar player, Josh Henson, with me.
Is that right?
So all those guys are very dear friends. So that's a great show, and maybe Joe Nichols will do a Nickelback song, huh?
I think you should, man. Why not?
I mean, I'd love to hear Joe Nichols do that Nickelback song, "Arms Wide Open." You know, that'd be a humdinger right there.
You know, I thought I knew most things, not all things. Of course, nobody does except for God himself. But I thought I knew most things about music and stories behind the songs, where they came from, things like that. I did not know until you told me that Tequila Makes Your Clothes Fall Off was originally going to be a George Strait tune. But George Strait took too long contemplating if he wanted to sing it and record it.
Yeah, Gary Hannon wrote it with a guy, John. What was John's last name? Anyway, Gary wrote it. He's from South Africa, actually, and probably the craziest human being I've ever met in my life. How Gary and I are not still in federal prison, I have no idea. But he was an ex. You can't say ex, I guess. He was a military sniper, long-range sniper for the South African Army, Zimbabwe. He was from Zimbabwe. Has this real heavy accent, and he's lived his entire life on a dare. Moved to Nashville on a dare, and 3 years later he wrote the song "Tequila Makes Your Clothes Fall Off," and the rest is history. So, but yeah, all craziness.
Thank goodness for Joe Nichols, even though he had a #1 prior to that was all he had. But thank goodness for Joe Nichols that George Strait took too long, and they gave him the song.
Well, it was Gary that had to tell George Strait no, and I guess anybody shy of a Marine sniper, Green Beret couldn't tell George Strait anything, let alone
Right.
no. But George had it in his truck for 10 months rolling around. That's how George picks songs. Leaves them in the glove box on a CD and just drives around his ranch and listens to them. And he finally went, "Yep, this is the one." And they went, "Nope, too late." They're like, "Wait, what? I'm George Strait. I'm the king." Gary's like, "Yeah, well, there's a new kid named Joe Nichols, and you sat on it too long, so Joe gets it. Sorry."
Wow. Why? How'd you like to make that call? Holy smoke.
Yeah, exactly. Hello, George.
Yeah. Hey, man, let's look at some comments. I got to take the shades off and put on the specs that help me see a little bit because, it's called an age thing. And, if you're not there already, you will. Melinda says, "Happy St. Patrick's Day." Happy St. Patrick's Day to you too, Melinda.
She looks all festive today. Look at that.
She does, absolutely. And there's Drake. Darren, you weren't even close to ours. Yeah, no, not at all. No, that's my daughter's whatever, other half. Yeah, not even close. No,
John Rich on Twinkies. What?
Right, that's who he is. Stumpy. Good morning, happy St. Patrick's Day, Darren. Stumpy. I'm going to start spelling your name Stumpie. If you don't start getting my name spelled right.
How did he spell it?
Every time he puts the I in there instead of the E.
And what? On Darren?
Yeah, it is, and we've only been friends for like 14.
He doesn't have spell check. He's okay.
No, he doesn't have a brain. That's what it is. I mean, that's
yeah. Dang it, Stumpy.
There it is right there. Whoa, look at the hair off the hat there. No, he and I have been friends for at least a month, and he still doesn't know how to spell my name.
That's okay. It's a tough one. E-N-A-N.
It's E-N. Not to sit here and waste everybody's time, but my mother said she named me after Darren on Bewitched. Okay, the first Darren on the series, Dick York.
Now, did they sing "Tequila Make the Clothes Fall Off" too?
They did once. That was the closing theme. Yeah, that they used the one time. Yeah, but Darren on the TV show was spelled D-A-R-I-N. She didn't like the spelling. She changed it to 2 R's and E. And Stumpy should know that. Why do you not know the history of my life, Stumpy? Come on. Anyway, Sarah, good morning, laddies. You know that. Happy St. Patrick's Day to my 2 favorite Irishmen. Ron is number 1 favorite, but you 2 come in second and third. That's awesome. We'll take second and third. Love you guys. Yeah. Stay safe. God bless. God bless you and Ron too, Sarah. Thank you so much for that. It's funny.
Good.
Let's see. Todd Myers, happy St. Patrick's Day to you too, Todd. God bless you, my brother.
Oh, yeah.
Who else do we got here? Sarah again. Darren, the movie. Far and Away. Thank you. That Tom Cruise, Nicole Kidman movie. Far and Away. I'm not going to watch it. I think it's a stupid movie. I was just saying. It was filmed in Ireland. Tom Cruise did a terrible Irish accent. The whole works. Hey, there's our boy Adam. Good morning to you too, buddy.
What up, Adami? Adami listens to us everywhere. You know that? He must have his Walkman turned on to K9.
He does, man. Everywhere. Love it too.
I think Adam would have a walk. You think Adam would have a yellow Walkman or a black Walkman?
I think Adam would have a chartreuse Walkman.
They didn't make them in chartreuse. They made them in yellow and black. Remember the old Walkmans you wear on your belt?
Oh yeah. No, I had. Well, no, that's not totally correct because I had one that had the padding of the ear. It was red.
Yeah, but the actual Walkman that you put on your belt was either black or yellow. They only made it 2 colors.
Right. I thought you meant
the
headphones.
Remember putting the cassette in there? You put your cassette in there and get out and mow the yard, and that thing be flopping around on your waist.
You remember
Then there was the Walkman.
You remember the genius when CDs came into play that started to came up with the wearable CD player and didn't think that when you bounce. When you walk and you run, I don't know, it might skip. I don't know.
Yeah, who thought of that? I mean, that was almost a great idea.
Almost. Caden says, "Joe, I love your Lady Gaga glasses. Where'd you get them?"
From Lady Gaga. How did you know?
She knew.
I'll put them back on. How did you know that?
These
came off the Gaga tour.
She's into that type of music. She likes country and then she likes that obscure stuff.
Yeah, that's funny. She knew that. Thanks for noticing.
Barry, good morning and happy St. Patrick's Day to you too, my brother. Oh man, we got a lot of comments going on here, dude. Yeah. Joe, happy St. Patrick's Day to you too, Joseph.
What up, Joe?
A1. What is that?
It's a link. Don't click on it. I think she's been hacked.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. That's probably the link to the Tequila Makes Your Clothes Fall Off, I would bet.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Or is that the link to the festival?
I don't know. What does it say? I can't see with these goo glasses on.
Zapall?
That's Zapall. That's the link to the show this weekend.
Okay, I gotta check that
out.
What?
You know what? We might get drunk and play Tequila Makes Your Clothes Fall Off.
In the Nickelback form.
I'll sing it like Nickelback.
You do that. I want to hear you sound like Chad Kroger.
With arms wide open. That's them, right? I think that's them.
Yeah, grittier. A little more grit.
Yeah, okay.
Ron says, Joe, have a fun time in my home state of Texas. Hey, there you go. Joe is a Texas. Ron is a Texas boy. I didn't realize that.
All right, yeah.
And there's Todd. Good morning to you too, my brother.
What up, Todd?
And another one from Adam. They look more like Devo glasses. That's a good comparison.
It's like a rainbow in the dark. Is that what he said? Is that who he's talking about?
Devo. Remember Devo?
Oh, no. I didn't watch a lot of soccer growing up.
Oh, well, then you missed out. They had a song called Whip It that played while they were playing soccer.
Yeah, these are the Devo Goo Goo Gaga glasses. Goo Goo Gaga.
You know, and if anybody would know, Adam would. He's probably photographed Devo for crying out loud.
Of course he has.
Barry says, I'd like to see the Doobie Brothers with you. Oh, there you go.
Oh, that'd be a great one.
That's interesting.
That song they do Saturday in the Park, that's probably one of the best.
Yeah, and then Sunday with a Hangover, it's even better. The follow-up, yeah, that's...
Or we call that a Sunday.
A normal Sunday. Alan, they worked at a coffee shop.
Oh, yeah, he's right. He's talking about Nickelback. That's how here's your Nickelback.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I was wondering who he's talking
about. Alan knows what's. Alan, have you ever seen the version of Nickelback singing "Tequila Makes Your Clothes Fall Off"?
If anybody has, I'm sure Alan has. Alan.
Yeah.
By the way, he's a big fan of the Cadillac 3. Just so you know.
Cadillac 3. Mm-hmm. I talked to that drummer the other night for a while. That was a strange deal.
Well, they're kind of a strange band.
He's like Stumpy's height with long hair. True story.
So his hair's longer than him. Gotcha.
Yes. I'm like, how does that work? Locks of Love would just anyway.
Barry says, Joe, you look like Doc Brown in Back to the Future with those sunglasses. There's another good comparison. His were silver. His were silver in the movie, but yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
My hair, I can see that.
I can see that. Alan, chicks dig it. Yes, they do.
That's the song. That was the one song. But Laredo was the other Chris Kegel song.
Ah, Laredo.
Yeah.
You were talking about a car.
Yeah,
oh, hey.
Laredo's a car, right?
Hey, Stumpy, thanks for having Kim type my name out for you since you don't know how to spell.
Good work, Stumpy.
Way to go,
we should give him a gold star and a green star.
He knows how to turn to the boss and let the boss make it.
You know that Stumpy's already hammered. I can tell right now he's hammered. He owns a bar, for God's sake.
When is he not? Okay. This is a continuous. He's the only person that you could say is chronically hammered. I mean, I
watched him drink a pallet of beer one time, I think, over the course of the evening. An entire pallet. It was like a Costco pallet of Miller Lite, I think he drinks, right? Is that what he drinks?
He drinks. You can't even narrow it down to one, okay? You can't even say one. Yeah, you just generalize and say beer.
I love that guy. I want to be him. If I ever grow up, I want to be Stumpy.
We have a trivia that we do every Friday here on the morning show. It's called Stumpy Says Trivia. And
heard that.
It's all behind Stumpy. Speaking of Stumpy, it's because Stumpy, and Alan spelled it IE, thank you for that, uses talk to text because it's faster than his tiny little leprechaun fingers can type. Hey, dude, I always say, when I start talking about Stumpy, I always preface it by saying, we make fun of him. Well, just look at him. That's why. But he really is a good guy. He just is. I mean, that's the truth.
You don't get better than Stumpy. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, no. But why do we make fun of him? Well, just look at him. Okay. And then you get past that and you realize what a great guy he is.
I mean, people laugh at me. I mean, look at this. I go out of my way to look normal and keep on a low key and just stay unnoticed. And people still laugh and point. And I don't know why.
Oh, yeah. I can't figure out why either. Why would they? John says, happy St. Patrick's Day, guys. John Waite would be great with Joe at Denim Fest. John Waite. I haven't heard that name since.
Oh, yeah. I'll be missing you. Is that guy, right? Missing you?
Yeah. Missing you. Great song. Man.
Yeah. He had some great. Yeah. Was he in the Babies?
I think you're right. You know what? Since we're talking about John Waite, maybe opening or working or singing with you at Denim Fest, This is we'll throw in John Parr saying almost fire. Let's get an 80s thing going,
He could play the piano.
Absolutely. Why not? While we're at it, let's get the Alan Parsons Project. All right, here we are, Adam.
Better known as Lady A. Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
Same song.
Same song, exact same song. In case people don't know, Eye in the Sky. And help me out. I just went blank on their big hit. Need You Now. Need You Now.
Need You Now. Missing You. It's all the same.
It's the same thing. Anyway.
Same lawsuit.
Adam says he has the yellow version of the Walkman. So there you go.
See, I told you he was a yellow guy. I can see Adam wearing his. In fact, I think I've seen Adam wearing a Walkman, and I remember it was yellow. It's very weird.
Jared says, better tell Stumpy to be careful because one of the two of you will steal his pot of gold. Oh, no, actually, what we're going to steal, Jared, is his Lucky Charms. They're after Lucky Charms.
Directly after we jiggle his shillelagh. If we can find it. Be like,
And anybody who doesn't know what a shillelagh is, look that up. You'll understand.
Yeah, it's right next to the link for Tequila Makes Your Clothes Fall Off by, who'd we say? Nickelback. Yeah,
Nickelback. That one again, Jared, Neal, and Kelby, the Cadillac 3. There you go, man.
That's the guy. Yeah, Jared, yeah.
And Barry says, yep, silver for Doc Brown, but Joe's glasses bring out the dark side. You got that right. Didn't take much to bring out Joe's dark side either, right?
From the dark side of the spoon.
Hey, brother, once again, we're going to eventually put tickets to Denim Fest on sale here, but we need to find out who we're going to have with you there and having some great times. And so we need some input. Go ahead and drop an email to Denim Joe on Facebook or drop an email to K97 inbox and just give us some suggestions. We had a couple in there. Great. See what we can do with the suggestions and make it happen. It's coming up August 27th, though. Looking forward to it. Brother, have a great time with Uncle Cracker this Saturday, and there's Friday night and Saturday. I know you're going to be, wow, I'm not even going to try and message you because you won't get it until next Friday or Saturday. So,
yeah. Oh, they'll take my phone. They don't let you take the phone in the places we're going. I tried. That didn't work.
I think it's A1 who just says, give me your phone. Give me your phone.
It's going to be off the hook. I love it. Thank you. You have a happy St. Patty's Day.
You too, my brother. Looking forward to talking to you next Thursday because we get to hear about you and Uncle Cracker next Thursday. It'll be over by then. So
I'll be out by then, probably.
We get all the deets, all the details.
I'll give you the DLs on it.
We may have to do audio only next week because that's all you got is one of those payphone calls. So yeah,
I'm just saying, just take the call. If it comes from a Texas number, it'll be me.
Have a great time, brother. Be safe. All right. Love you, man.
I love you too. See you.
See you, buddy. There he is. Our buddy Joe Denim. Yep. You never know. You never know. And boy, if you get down to Texas and check out him and Uncle Cracker together, great show. Both great guys, to say the very least. But yeah, if you get down there, have a good time with them, and maybe you can stick around and offer some bail money or get a GoFundMe going to get them out. Well, Uncle Cracker will be okay. Joe, a whole different story. Anyway, next week we'll get hear about this. And also, as we've been saying, go ahead and throw in our K97 inbox. Give me some suggestions who you'd like to see at Denim Fest. Drop an inbox there or drop one at Denim Joe on Facebook. 102. Go to my Darren on Air Facebook page. DARREN on AIR. Drop one there as well. Let us know who you'd like to see at Denim Fest. Again, we can't promise we're going to get the people you suggest, but we're looking for ideas. So make it happen because the longer we wait, the more artists get booked and the less opportunity we have. So go ahead and drop us some ideas. Coming up in just a little bit, we're going to keep you going on